Are you ready for a sweat-dripping, fat-melting, calorie-burning good time? If so, strap yourselves in for one heck of a good time as we show you how you can have that beach body you've always wanted and have a blast getting there.
So a couple of years ago, my brother and I started kickboxing at Ultimate Combat Training Center right here in Utah. We started because of learning how to do self-defense, but later on I realized that it helped me with my staying in condition for being a model. It kept me down being super fit, super healthy, and looking great on camera.
I'm the boxing instructor here at the Ultimate Combat Training Center. Been doing this about 25, 30 years. It's a great sport. It's had a lot of positive influences on a lot of young kids. I've had numerous kids over the years that have managed to stay out of trouble a lot. So it's a very, very positive thing for everybody to do.
Hi, my name is Taylor, and I've been in a kickboxing class for about 11 months, and it's really fun. The trainers are really nice. I have a lot of fun here. I look forward to coming here every Tuesday and Thursday. My favorite move is the flying side kick.
Hi, I'm Mike Stidham. Ultimate Combat Training Center is Utah's premier fitness and martial arts facility. We're going to show you how we've helped hundreds of people reach their fitness goals. Decades of research has gone into our fitness kickboxing program that has found the perfect blend of aerobic, anaerobic, and plyometric training to get you those amazing results you're looking for.
Hi, my name is Dr. Mark Kachamani. I've had a lot of experience with mixed martial arts, judo, doing ringside position work. One of the things that I've found, especially most recently, is that a lot of exercise has been focusing on core, sport-specific exercise, and I've noticed that there are more and more people that are enjoying mixed martial arts, and that the fitness that comes from that is incredible. The people that enjoy doing that type of exercise have been shown to have better days at work, to have more satisfaction in their life. It's not only exercise, but I think martial arts itself is a good workout. I know that in judo and jiu-jitsu and in kickboxing, we found that there's a lot of muscles that are used in the core that wouldn't be used otherwise, and leads to a certain feeling of well-being as well as avoiding of injuries in the future.
When I started Ultimate Combat Training Center, I started on August 1st, and I was 160 pounds. I was a size 30, and by December 1st, I was 125 pounds, and I was a size 25 again.
My name is Bo Buchanan, and I love Ultimate Combat Training. I used to party every weekend, and that's what I'd look forward to every week. But since I joined this gym, I've lost 11 pounds, and every day I look forward to coming here and just punching everything and kicking everything and feeling the burn all day long till next day, to the next day, to the next day, and coming back and training even harder.
Couple that with a foolproof meal plan to go along with the program, and you've got a recipe for a leaner, meaner you.
How are you doing today? My name is Dr. Tim Goodwin, and I'm excited to hopefully bring some great information to you today about this world of training. Training is an amazing thing right now. There's never been a better time, I think, to really exercise and learn how to exercise. You know, as a chiropractor, I get asked all the time, Dr. Tim, what's your favorite form of training? You know, and I look at that, and most people know that I love the fighting world, and I've been around wrestling and fighting for a long, long time. But, you know, we look at that. Why is that one of my favorite trainings? We're going to get to that. So what I think in exercise and nutrition is health. You know, what's going to make you healthier? As a chiropractor, I believe physical, emotional, and chemical stress is what causes problems with people. So when I look at that, I break everything down into physical, emotional, and chemical stress. When I look at training, I want a training that is really physical. I want a training that's mental and hopefully chemical. And let me explain. So let's look at the world of training out there. We live in Salt Lake City, Utah, where there's not a day or a weekend, but there's not a race. When I say race, you have triathlons, you have marathons, you have long bike rides. You have all this low, sustained exercise. Let me tell you, guys, I think it's great. It's better than not doing anything. And if you want into that, go for it. But I'm here to tell you, when you do long, sustained exercise, it creates cortisol to build up. A lot of people don't realize it. You think, oh, I'm doing such better for my health. You're actually tearing your health down. You know, the key word to me is longevity. Longevity means, are you doing things that are going to increase your wellness, your lifestyle, and your age? And, you know, anymore, I always joke, I said 70 is the new 40.
Other exercise programs can take months, if not years, to see the same results you see in just a few days with the kickboxing program at Ultimate Combat Training Center. Do you want to wait an entire year to see what you can get done in a few days?
Hi, my name's Carla, and I joined Ultimate Combat Training Center since last summer. I fully didn't do 100% at it. You know, I would do it for like 2 days straight, and then I would give up. Then all of a sudden, one day, it just hit me like I'm not happy with myself. I don't know why. If I'm going to school full time, I have a job, like, out of my whole family, I'm one of the more successful ones. And there was just something missing that didn't make me happy. So then I started doing kickboxing again, and all of a sudden, I started just shedding off so much weight. I felt more comfortable in myself, physically and mentally. I kept on going. I wanted to strive to be the best, and even though I've shed so much weight and I've been in the best condition of my life, I'm still on a fitness journey that I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to become a better person than who I was at the beginning of this journey. And you know what? If I can do it, anybody can. It really is possible.
My name is Courtney Williams. I've been a member at Ultimate Combat Training Center for about a year now. I am a trainer here, have a great time. Me and my daughter come here every single day, 7 days a week. It's improved our relationship. We are much closer. We have a lot of fun. The group here is a lot of fun. It's exciting. It's something new and different. We're a big family, and we enjoy coming every single day. My daughter has developed great relationships being here at UCTC. She definitely has improved in social skills. She has a lot of great friends. She's adopted them as brothers and sisters for her. And we just have a great time. She definitely enjoys coming here, and it's improved her overall. She's a great kid. I love being a part of the UCTC family.
So Ultimate Combat Experience totally changed my life. I just finished a 60-day challenge, and it was grueling, and it was really hard. But you know, it's a family here, and everyone's really awesome, really nice. Greets you when you come in. You feel warm and loving, and it's great.
Hi, my name's Rachel. I started kickboxing at the first of the year. I decided that I needed to take my health into my own hands and have more energy to chase my children around. A friend of mine had joined and said, hey, come kickbox with me. And so I found a Groupon, bought the Groupon, started attending classes, and I loved it so much that I've been coming ever since.
We started kickboxing about a year and a half ago. Really love it. It's been fun. We feel better.
Our husbands love it because we can last longer at lots of activities. We don't need to go into detail on that.
Overall, it's an awesome place to be. The people are awesome. You feel good. You feel strong. It's one of the best places you could come to.
Come and try it out.
Fitness kickboxing is a blast. It's the most addicting class you can imagine. If you have any stress in your life, this is a perfect stress reliever. Not only that, if you try the class now, you'll ask yourself, why did it take me so long to give it a try?
I love kids kickboxing!
If you thought adult kickboxing was a lot of fun, check out what our kids kickboxing program looks like. Our classes are bursting at the seams. Check out why.
My name's Dustin Booker, and I'm the kids kickboxing coach here at Ultimate Combat. And I love working with the kids. I've been in martial arts since I was 6 years old, and it's cool. There's been a big difference I've seen from how my childhood was to the way that kids are these days, because you don't see kids like playing outside anymore. You don't see them active. You don't see them, doing all that stuff. So it's awesome for me to see kids being extremely active. I have a 10-year-old and a 4-year-old, and they love coming here. They love beating on the bags and learning new stuff, and I'm just stoked to be able to be a part of that experience and a part of their lives. It's awesome.
It is my firm belief that the biggest affliction facing kids today is that they're sedentary. They're not doing anything. Our kids kickboxing program gets kids up off the couch, moving and doing things they really enjoy doing. You'll see amazing results in your kids' fitness, their attitude, and even their performance in school. If you don't believe us, listen to what some of our parents had to say.
So I put all 4 of my kids in kickboxing,
ages 8 to 15, and they absolutely love it. They're learning motivation, discipline, and I'm so excited for the summer because now instead of watching video games, wondering what to do, they can spend their time in the gym.
My 9-year-old has been coming to UCTC for about 8 months, and I have seen so much growth in him. He loves coming, he's motivated, and he has learned the value of working hard. We are so thrilled that he's been coming here. In fact, it's been a family activity every weekend. My husband and I come with our son, and we work out every Saturday. UCTC is our home away from home. We have so much fun here, and we love coming.
My 4 kids just started a few weeks ago at Ultimate Combat Training Centers, and every one of them loves it. I'm thrilled. I've been wanting to get them into some form of mixed martial arts, but I didn't want to just focus on one. And here at the center, they get to do lots of different things like boxing and jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai and self-defense. And they're coming home, they're practicing moves on me and like actually tying me up. And I'm surprised at how fast they're learning everything and how much they enjoy it. It's absolutely been fantastic. I'm thrilled. I'm excited for them to just do this for years.
Boxing is an amazing sport. It's one of those sports that you really find out who you are. Good for kids and adults, boys and girls. Boxing is the sweet science. Our boxing program at Ultimate Combat Training Center is second to none. From our little kids program to our adults, from beginners to pros, we've got just the class for you. You need no experience to join our boxing program. All you need is a little bit of heart, a little sweat to go with it. We'll do the rest. Come check it out. If you haven't heard about mixed martial arts, it's sweeping the nation. In fact, it's reputed to be the fastest growing sport in America. It encompasses all kinds of different martial arts, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, and wrestling. It's got a little bit of everything. In the Ultimate Combat Training Center, we were the pioneers, one of the first MMA gyms in the country, definitely the first in Utah. We produced more mixed martial arts champions than any other gym. Our MMA program is second to none.
Hello, my name is Anthony Ford, and I'm an instructor here at Ultimate Combat Training Centers in Sugar House. I also teach at the Draper location, and I am a Muay Thai instructor. Currently, I train and fight as a professional. I fight full-time. This is what I do for a living. I'm currently ranked number 5 in the world as a professional Muay Thai fighter, and am preparing for my 3rd world title fight coming up here in September. I love this particular gym because I like the diversity that we have here. I think that we have something that you can't find anywhere else in Utah. It doesn't really matter what you're into, we have something for you. Not very many gyms can say that. You know, we have fitness-based classes, so anybody can come in and train. You can come in and do cardio, kickboxing classes. We have other fitness classes as well, like yoga. But we also have, obviously, ultimate combat training as well. You know, we have classes here in boxing. We have very good instructors. We have to run classes in Muay Thai for all levels. And then we also have jiu-jitsu and wrestling and training for MMA. Another thing I particularly like about training here is how friendly everybody is and how welcoming they are. And you get a real sense of being home when you're here.
Our entry-level program for mixed martial arts is for people of all ages, women, children, and adults. You don't have to have any experience. We will teach you how to get the basic fundamentals of mixed martial arts. If you want to pursue a fight career, or if you just want to learn how to defend yourself, this is the perfect class for you.
I'm Dave Johnson. I'm the head instructor, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu program here at the Ultimate Combat Training Center. We've got 2 locations, one in Draper and one here in Sugar House. And we have a really great Jiu-Jitsu program. I've been doing Jiu-Jitsu myself for about 20 years and teaching here for about 10 years with the Ultimate Combat Training Center. I think the thing that sets us apart from other programs is that some schools, they're only geared towards MMA fighters, or they're only geared towards the sport side of things. And we have a program here that is inclusive to MMA fighters, to people who want to do sport competition, to families, to women, and to kids as well. We have a really diverse group of people, a good friendly atmosphere to train in. A lot of the health benefits that I've seen come from jiu-jitsu, we have people that come in and it really changes their life. They lose weight, they get in shape, and they get that confidence and they learn how to defend themselves. And I just invite y'all to come down and train with us.
I really like to tell this story to people because I think it kind of motivates them to keep their training, you know. When I first started in jiu-jitsu, I was a teenager. I was kind of old to start, you know, for the new generation of competitors, but I was getting bullied at school, and my mother, you know, she always felt bad that I would come home hurt, and she put me in jiu-jitsu to learn how to defend myself. I started doing jiu-jitsu, and I really didn't like to train because every day it was like I was being abused again. You know, every day I would just go there and get beat up. I wasn't a good student because I didn't want to be there. My mother told me, we're taking you out. I thought about it and I told my mother, you know, I don't want to leave. I want to try it again. When I first started wanting to train, of course I started getting better, you know, because when you want something, you look to improve. And I started getting better and better, and I started wanting to compete. And my goals into competition was just to beat up people. And this was very wrong, you know, I couldn't just improve by beating people up. I have this message because I know that a lot of people quit through their blue belt, you know. It's not how good your jiu-jitsu is, but how good jiu-jitsu is for you. And a lot of the times, people can't see that. They get so worried about getting better in jiu-jitsu that they don't become the person that they should be. And they're never gonna evolve as a martial artist. The biggest lesson, when I was a brown belt, and I was able to win the World Cup, which back then was the biggest tournament for me, I didn't get promoted. And I was so mad because I thought that I could be a black belt and I thought I could compete at that level. And a couple of months passed and my jiu-jitsu was just not there anymore. I didn't want to compete, I didn't want to train. And my instructor said, okay, now that you're not training, why not prove yourself? Go one weight higher against the world champion and test yourself. And I'm like, I'm not training. Why should I do that? And he said, because you need to test yourself. Go ahead and do it. So he registered myself and he made me do it. My instructor brought everyone up into that tournament because he was very confident that I was going to lose. And he wanted everyone to see that I could lose too. At the podium, he says, you see, you don't train jiu-jitsu, you can't even tie your belt. And I said, my belt is tied correctly. What is it wrong with my belt? I'm sorry. So he said, you have to posture up, and I'm gonna do the knot. But at the gym, I'll explain to you how. So he does the knot, and he said, okay, now you can look down again. When I looked down, there was a black belt on my waist. And I was in the second place, and I really didn't want to get a black belt when I lost, you know, because I won everything. And when I finally lost, it was when he promoted me. And I asked him, why would you promote me when I lost? You know, I had all these happy days, and you dismotivated me to train, to then promote me when I lost? And he said, Kyle, I never trained you to be a champion. You're a champion because you dedicated yourself to it. I trained you to change people's lives like jiu-jitsu changed yours. I am promoting you to black belt because your jiu-jitsu has helped so many people at the gym. It's time for you to change people too. And if I promoted you in one of the days that you won, you would just think that you're getting promoted because you're a champion. And I wanted you to see that I'm promoting you because it's time now for you to be a teacher. If you are going to be a champion one day, great, but you have to pass the right message to others. At first I thought jiu-jitsu was just about defending myself. Then I realized jiu-jitsu is so much more. It's not the medals, the tournaments you can win. Jiu-jitsu has not just made me a better person, but a better friend, a better father. And I know that jiu-jitsu can do the same for you.
So let's talk about one form of training that I really, really love. It's called high intensity training, HIIT training. In particular, mixed martial arts training. Why? Let's look at HIIT training. High intensity training, you take the body of a sprinter, you take a body of a long distance runner. Look at the difference. Muscled up, lean, runner, really, emaciated in a lot of ways, right? So high intensity training, especially if you're doing it correctly, what we teach at Ultimate Combat Training Center is that we have early morning classes. Why do we have early morning classes? Well, hopefully you come in not eating. A little bit of fasting takes place. If you want to burn fat the fastest, you have to train on an empty stomach. That's why we do 6 o'clock in the morning classes, because we want you to come in a little bit starving, fasting, and we're going to train you. Why is that important? When you train on an empty stomach, you tear tissues down. All training tears tissues down. You tear tissues down, you're going to increase testosterone levels. What does that mean? Well, you're going to get better results, faster results by tearing those tissues down. So high intensity training, I think, is the ultimate way to go because it's based on the results.
Rise and shine. 6 a.m. and your hand can't make it to the alarm clock before the voices in your head start telling you that it's too early, too dark, and too cold to get out of bed. Aching muscles lie still in rebellion, pretending not to hear your brain commanding them to move. A legion of voices are shouting their unanimous permission for you to hit the snooze button and go back to dreamland. But you didn't ask their opinion. The voice you've chosen to listen to is one of defiance. A voice that says there was a reason you set that alarm in the first place. So sit up, put your feet on the floor, and don't look back, because we've got work to do. Welcome to the grind. For what is each day but a series of conflicts between the right way and the easy way? 10,000 streams fan out like a river delta before you, each one promising the path of least resistance. Thing is, you're headed upstream. And when you make that choice, when you decide to turn your back on what's comfortable and safe, and what some would call common sense, well, that's day one. From there, it only gets tougher. So just make sure this is something you want, because the easy way out will always be there, ready to wash you away. All you have to do is pick up your feet. But you aren't going to, are you? With each step comes the decision to take another. You're on your way now, but this is no time to dwell on how far you've come. You're in a fight against an opponent you can't see, but oh, you can feel him on your heels, can't you? Feel him breathing down your neck. You know what that is? That's you. Your fears, your doubts, and insecurities all lined up like a firing squad, ready to shoot you out of the sky. But don't lose heart. While they're not easily defeated, they are far from invincible. Remember, this is the grind, the battle royale between you and your mind, your body, and the devil on your shoulder who's telling you that this is just a game. This is just a waste of time. Your opponents are stronger than you. Drown out the voice of uncertainty with the sound of your own heartbeat. Burn away your self-doubt with a fire lit beneath you. Remember what we're fighting for, and never forget that momentum is a cruel mistress. She can turn on a dime or the smallest mistake. She is ever searching for the weak place in your armor, that one tiny thing you forgot to prepare for. So as long as the devil is hiding the details, the question remains, is that all you got? Are you sure? And when the answer is yes, when you've done all you can to prepare yourself for battle, then it's time to go forth and boldly face your enemy, the enemy within. Only now you must take that fight into the open, into hostile territory. You're a lion in a field of lions, all hunting the same elusive prey with a desperate starvation that says victory is the only thing that can keep you alive. So believe that voice that says you can run a little faster, and you can throw a little harder, and that for you, the laws of physics are merely a suggestion. Luck is the last dying wish of those who want to believe that winning can happen by accident. Sweat, on the other hand, is for those who know it's a choice. So decide now, because destiny waits for no man. And when your time comes and 1,000 different voices are trying to tell you you're not ready for it, listen instead to that lone voice of dissent. The one that says you are ready, you are prepared. It's all up to you now. So rise and shine.
Our elite program are those guys that want to compete and go as far as they can in the sport of mixed martial arts. We've got guys that are competing on the local level, as well as guys that have gone on to great heights on the national level. Our mixed martial arts program, elite program, is the best there is. Now you've seen it all. Ultimate Combat Training Center with locations in Draper and Sugar House. We've got a program for you. From our fitness kickboxing programs for those of you just looking to lose a little bit of weight, to our boxing and MMA programs for those of you who wanted to compete in the mixed martial arts arena, we've got something for you, man. I'm Mike Stidham. We'll see you in the gym.
I originally came to the Ultimate Combat Training Center because I thought kickboxing sounded fun. Since then, I've made some friendships that I think I'll have for life.
My name is Olga. I like kickboxing. I don't know what younger or older. The important is the motivation to lose weight.
I mean, I love kickboxing instructor here, and I absolutely love it. It's so much fun, and the best part of it is I've made so many friends, and they've all become family to me.
Kickboxing and jiu-jitsu have been an extremely great outlet for me. They're super fun, and at the end of the day, after school and work, it feels really great to